Yo, it's good, boys. Austin again with another fucking banger. Today I'm gonna be revealing the funnel that makes my clients $10,000 in less than 24 hours, and the exact breakdown of how we did it and how we're doing it time and time again for all of our clients. The truth is that it's a super simple framework that a lot of people like to overcomplicate. That can help you double your sales in less than 24 hours, in less than a day, if you execute on the right information, right? I'm just gonna be honest. Most people see $10,000 a day and they just think that, oh, there's probably an insane system behind this, or there's probably a really big team behind this. But the truth is, it's a super simple funnel that you guys like to overcomplicate, right? And the fact that you think it's overcomplicated is the exact reason why you're not making the money you want to make, or making your clients the money that they want to make, that you guys want to make, right? So let's just get right into it. So here's the proof that one of our clients did. Tristan had a 10K day in contracts just a couple days after launching his high ticket offer. You can read through this if you want. I posted this on my Instagram as well. Um, the truth is, before I do get into anything, it's that a lot of you business owners are sitting on a gold mine. Now, I'll tell you guys what that means in a second. But that gold mine is waiting for you to take advantage of it, but you don't know how, or you don't have a proper system to systemize all the information that these people actually give you on YouTube or in this video like this. So that's what I'm going to give you guys today. I'm going to give you guys the system so you guys can actually execute on the information that I give you, so you guys can make the money you want to make in less than 24 hours, right? So, what do you mean by gold mine? Is most business owners are sitting on it, but they don't know how to take advantage of it. And what I mean by a gold mine is that they have a decent following online, they have a cold like audience, they have a loyal following, whatever, right? But they don't have a proper system to sell to those leads, right? So in this video, I'll show you guys how you can systemize your business and start taking advantage of this gold mine and collecting cash within 24 hours with your audience, like we did exactly for Tristan. This is literally the exact funnel that we use for Tristan. Exact, step by step, right? So the first thing, the problem was that he was charging too little, right? And this is only a couple days after signing him on to our program, right? So the first thing we did was we restructured his offer, because as you can see here, the offer structure, the biggest problem that I see coaches face nowadays, or just business owners in general, is that they charge too little and they don't charge for a premium price, which makes it extremely harder to scale, right? Let's say you're charging $1,000, you want to make 30K a month, you have to sell 30 new leads every single month. That's so fucking hard, right? Come tell me you're gonna sell to 30 new leads, you're crazy, right? So you want to make it optimized so that you don't have to sell to 30 leads and you can still make the money that you want to make. So the first thing you want to do is restructure your offer. And what I mean by that is changing your price, ideally hiring it, or if you're charging something crazy, lowering it. Um, and also changing your deliverables so you can actually justify charging that premium price. So that's exactly what we did for him. So he was charging $750 and he had limiting beliefs, right? He told me, Osman, I don't think I can charge $1,000. I don't think I can charge $2,000, let alone $3,000. So what I did is I told him, Tristan, you're charging 3K now, right? Because I wanted to get him past his limiting beliefs. So how we actually justified charging that. So we had an offer sheet. Offer sheet kind of looks like this. This is obviously not his, this would be mine, but just to kind of give you guys a high level overview of what an offer sheet looks like, it's so clean. You know, you can see everything that he's actually offering, or whoever you're speaking to: content mastery, ads mastery, sales assets, training protocol. And then at the end, you can even have your guarantee. Because some people on the sales call might not understand, or it might go over their head what your guarantee is. So if you have it on a sheet like this, it's super easy to see what ROI am I going to get if I join your program, right? So we were charging $3,000, and that was the group offer, and the one-on-one coaching offer was 5K. Why a group offer is so good? It's because it's so scalable. It's really so scalable because you can sell that offer as much as you want, as the fulfillment is easy and it's always the same thing. You can sign on 100 group coaching clients tomorrow and be literally the same fulfillment as if you sign 5 clients. You know what I mean? Because you're still hopping on the same Zoom call, you're still talking to the same people, you're still in the same group, and all your clients are all in one place, and there's not, you don't have divided attention. You know what I mean? So your guarantee. So let's say you're running a detailing coaching offer, which Tristan was, and the average results of your clients is around 5K a month after 90 days. This is also what he told me. He said that he was too scared to charge a guarantee because what if he doesn't hit it? So I told him, what's the average result that your clients get after 90 days of joining your program? And he told me around $5,000 a month. So then I told him, your guarantee will be 5K a month in 90 days, or full refund and work for free until you do. You need to make it easy for yourself to actually be able to put in place a guarantee, and the guarantee still needs to be good. And why guarantee is so good is because it shows extreme confidence in your service and allows you to justify charging $3,000, 3K plus. Because I'm not just saying, yo, pay me 3K and you might make money. I'm giving you a guarantee, or I have to legally refund you, and it's legally binding with a contract. And 5K a month in 90 days for just 3K, that's a fucking great ROI, right? Most people don't even make that working day jobs, right? So that was the first thing we did. We restructured his offer so that it was easy to scale. Now, the second system that we built is we created an upsell for current clients. So I told him that some of the clients that you sold for $750 are probably super satisfied with the results they got. And he said, yeah, Osman, that's true. They are. So what we did is we made a system to upsell these leads on a 3K group coaching offers to collect cash fast. So what happened is we increased the LTV, so the lifetime value of each client, by $3,000 on the back end, and the offer isn't even launched yet, and we already started collecting cash. You guys need to take advantage of your previous clients, your current clients, so you guys can actually make the money you want to make. And this creating this upsell took us no more than 1.5 hour on a call. So it's a super easy system. It's not like you have to build this in a week. And just that 1 to 2 hour call increased the lifetime value of each client by almost 7x before even implementing any strategies or systems. So we already started collecting cash without even having any strategies or funnels or systems, right? And just to kind of give you guys a high level overview of what I mean by LTV, is the previous LTV was $750 because he was charging $750. So your potential is maxed out to only making $750 per client versus the new LTV, which is $4,750. So now this makes the entire scaling process so much easier because now when you sign on a client, instead of making $750 only maximized, you can make $4,750. So now you don't have to sign 30 new clients to even hit 30K a month or even close to that. Because the truth is that before you even look at your acquisition funnel and your strategies and how you're getting these leads, your story sequences, are you charging the right price? Are you getting the most out of your clients? Are you getting your clients to keep on paying you? These are all questions that you need to have an answer for in your own brain. Because if your client is below if your client LTV is below $4,000, you will struggle to scale because you're not going to be able to make the amount of money you want to make from each client. You're not getting the most out of each client because eventually you're going to run paid ads, right? And let's say it takes you $500 to land a client, and the client only gives you $1,000, then you're only profiting $500. Now you might be saying $500 is still $500. You're not making any money. That's zero. Your profit margins are zero. You're staying at the same amount, right? So if you're charging a premium price now, if you spend 500 to make 3,000, then that's a good ROI. You're getting 2,500. That's like 75% margins. You know what I mean? So you need to look at what you're charging, and you need to look at your previous clients before you even build systems. This is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. Now, this is where you actually start building systems. So, as important as the offer is, nothing will fall into place or work if you don't have the back end systems on the back end to support it. I always give this analogy to someone. It's like when someone's building, let's say, a scraper, right? A big building. The biggest thing that's going to go into how long is that building going to last is the base. The base. If the base is weak, then that building is going to fall. Now, if the building is strong, I mean, the base is strong, then the building is going to stay in place for fucking years. And this is basically what I correlate to backend systems. So you can have the best acquisition funnels, best acquisition strategies, best acquisition, literally everything, but you don't have the backend systems to support it. So what's going to happen is eventually your business is going to crack, or you're going to start making less money, right? You're going to make 10K a month this month, and then next month you're going to make 50K, and then the next month you're going to make 5K. So it's not consistent at all because you don't have something to centralize all your leads. So this was the next problem that we faced. It was we had no systems. He wasn't tracking literally anything. Zero tracking. And I'm still surprised at this that he wasn't tracking anything before I actually met him or he joined on the program. So we did it. We centralized the CRM on Go High Level to track the leads, and we created websites for funnels, etc. And what this allowed us to do is that no leads fell through the cracks. And we automated all the tasks that were just causing operational drag. So like onboarding email sequences, etc. Because the truth is, if you have to manually onboard everyone, it's going to be so hard to scale, right? What are you going to onboard 100 people manually Are you going to send manual email? You're not going to do that. You want to have all of it automated so that you don't have to worry about that. I also gave him SOPs for his VAs, closers, and all of his team members because you need to know all the data of how many people are showing up, how many people are closing, and how many people are not closing, right? This is fucking crucial to scale. Because the truth is that not everyone is going to close on the first call. And that's just the truth, right? You can be the best salesman in the world. You might not be able to close on the first call every single time. Because maybe it's just not the right timing, or maybe funds are not right. So you need to keep these people in the pipeline though, because most of these coaches or most of these business owners forget about those leads that didn't close. This is why you need a CRM to track everything so you don't forget this, right? Because if someone no shows, let's say if someone no shows, then you put them in a no show pipeline. So right here, this is the pipeline looks like if you don't know what go high low, if you're not familiar with go high level. So from booked, you would go to no show, right? In 3 months, you're gonna get a reminder on GHO to follow up with that person. And in also 3 months, that person is gonna get an automated email sequence to book in another call with you. It has happened with my business, it happened with the business of my clients. A lot of times that sometimes people no show, and then what happens is 3 months later, I see that same name pop up that booked a call again. Because we have automated email sequences for these people to push them to book a call again. And we also get reminders so we don't forget about those leads, right? And these are other automations that I set up for Tristan myself. So booking canceled, booking confirmed, pre-call nurturing, booking no-show, lead magnet sent. And all these are super important, right? But let's say you're just trying to start making money online or you want to make 10K a month. You don't even need this. You don't need this right now. You just need this. Because you can't miss out on leads just because you were too ignorant to forget to remember those leads, right? Sales KPI tracker, super fucking important, right? You need to know what's happening in your business. You need to know how many people are canceling calls, how many people are no showing, how many calls are you actually taking, how many deals are you closing, right? You need to know this because once you run paid ads, you're not going to have to guess how much money you have to spend, right? Because you're going to have it all over here. So you're going to know if you need to spend $500 to make $3,000, do you need to spend $200 to make $3,000? Do you need to spend $1,500 to make $3,000, which is super bad, by the way? You're going to know how much money you need to spend, right? Which makes the scaling process super easier. And by the way, if you want this tracker right here, just DM me tracker and I got you for free on Instagram. But yeah, that was the next step. Now we're gonna go over what actually 7x his business in a couple weeks, right? So here's what I like to call the cash injection campaign, and I'm gonna give you guys the full step by step of how we made him $10,000 in one day. So the first thing is we revived the past leads. So we looked back at who didn't close or who didn't no show, who no showed, and we revived each conversation because now each of these people can pay us 47.50, so we can't miss out on one lead, right? It's not 750 LTV anymore; it's 47.50. So we looked back to every conversation, we revived it. I gave him the whole sequence, the script, target center, and just off of this, we got like 6 booked calls, right? And 6 booked calls back then would have been like $4,000. But now 6 booked calls is like almost $20,000 in opportunities. You can't miss that. You just can't. It would be irresponsible for you as a business owner to not care about these leads. The next thing we did is we ran a story strategy slash sequence. So I gave him an exact sequence, and we ran a 7-day story sequence with CTAs, value, free guides combined to kind of re-engage his audience, right? Because most of his people, he said he was getting good views. Tristan was getting good views on his Instagram story, but no one was actively engaging with it. So we ran a sequence that revived those leads, got him engaged again with the following, and actually made him interested in what they wanted. So that we did that through the free guides and the value, obviously, and then we ran CTAs and we got like another 5 booked calls off of this. Optimizes his funnel, go at level system. So everything that I just showed you right here. Upsold existing clients, right? Super easy because they already had pre-built trust with us. So it's super easy to upsell everyone at 3K because they already had a good experience with you paying $750. So why wouldn't they pay you 3K for the higher end offer, right? Because now there's more deliverable, right? And you have an offer sheet. And the entire goal of this cash injection campaign was to one, obviously show Tristan we know what the fuck we're doing, but most importantly, get cash so we can run ads later down the line. Right? Tristan invested in our program. Tristan invested in us, right? My company. So I didn't want to ask him to spend any money without making him money first. So that's exactly what we did with that cash injection campaign. Now, 5, posting reels and stories consistently, right? Because the problem was no leads were coming to us first. We always had to do outbound, right? And outbound is not bad when you're starting your business, but once you run paid ads, you don't want to have to do outbound anymore, right? So what happened is we started posting reels. I gave him scripts, I gave him an editor, and we did all this for him. And what happened is we got more inbounds because people actually understood that he knew what he was talking about, right? Because we in the videos, in the reels, in the stories, we're talking about market pain points, right? We're not talking about tips and tricks on the niche, right? We're talking about market pain points so that people understand that he knows what the fuck he's talking about, and that he understands the market's problems and knows how to fix them. Equal more trust built, more people coming to him, right? That's essentially the funnel that you want to build if you want inbounds to reels, stories, whatever the fuck, right? And lastly, super important, right? And you need a good script for this. We did warm outreach to the followers. Now, what do I mean by warm outreach? So there's two types of outreach. So cold outreach and warm outreach. Now, I hate on cold outreach, right? Warm outbound is where it's at. So hottest leads that were liking his stories, viewing his content, commenting, etc. I gave him an appointment setter script. I gave the appointment setter a script. And you just need to understand how to build a connection with your leads. So when they hop on the call, they already trust you because they had a meaningful conversation. Most people just make the DM setting conversation a fucking like a interview, right? You're just asking questions, asking questions. I'm the authority. You're fucking nothing, and you're gonna hop on a call with me. You don't want to frame it as that, right? Because even if someone books in, then it's gonna be super hard for you or your closer to close because these people have not had a meaningful conversation. So by the time when they're on the call, it takes like 10 minutes to break the ice, right? Compared to if I had a meaningful conversation with you, if I connected with you on an emotional level, you talked about your problems and how you got to a coach's level, and I talked about my problems. By the time I'm on the call, it's like we've already built this connection, quote unquote. So by the time I'm on the call, I'm ready to get into my fucking problems. I'm ready to talk to you about my problems. I'm ready to give you my real issues and not just sugarcoat it with some bullshit, right? Obviously, we gave him DM scripts with everything inbound, outbound, new follower, IG poll, literally the sauce. And also, if you know what, I'll give you guys this too. If you want the script, just DM me a script on Instagram and I got you. But that is it. That's it. That's simple. That's every single system covered that allowed my client Tristan to collect $10,000 in less than 24 hours. And we're doing this time and time again for all of our clients, right? They're not doing 10K days every day, but it's happening every other day, right? And if you genuinely apply all this information in your coaching business, in your online business, there is no reason why you shouldn't be able to scale to at least $30,000 a month in less than 90 days, right? And another big thing I want to tell you guys, it's like a lot of the information is right in front of you, right? You just need to take action upon it, right? Like all of this right here, I can give this to you because I know not a lot of people will take action upon this, right? So if you made it to this part of the video, I want you guys to please actually take action upon the information because this information is very valuable and people are charging you $10,000 for this. And I'm giving you guys this for free. So instead of paying someone 10K for it and then you're going to work because you paid an amount of money, just focus right now and take action upon all the information that I just gave you because I promise you it can make you a shit ton of money, right? A shit ton of money, right? Well, that's it. Hope you guys enjoy the video. If you run a coaching business yourself, around 5 to 15K a month, and you seem to not be able to scale, you don't have the right systems, but you want access to the right systems, just DM me on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram in bio, in the description and DM me the word skill and we'll just brainstorm a plan, or we can just even hop on a call and just talk about how we would systematically scale your business within our company. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see next, and we'll be back soon. Peace out.